Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Welcome back to Din Islam. Today we have an enlightening topic to discuss: the miracles of the Quran. The Quran, a book held dear by billions, is not only a spiritual guide but also a source of numerous miracles that continue to inspire and provoke thought. These miracles are not limited to a single domain, but span across language, science, history, and morality. In the upcoming segments we will delve deeper into the linguistic excellence of the Quran, its scientifically accurate revelations, the historical and prophetic miracles it holds, as well as the comprehensive ethical and moral guidance it provides. Each of these aspects carries a unique significance, strengthening the faith of believers and intriguing the minds of scholars. So without further ado, join us as we explore some of these incredible miracles and their significance. One of the most remarkable miracles of the Quran is its linguistic perfection. The Quranic Arabic is a language of profound depth and unparalleled eloquence. It's not just a book, but a literary masterpiece that has held scholars and linguists in a state of awe for centuries. The Quran, with its rich linguistic tapestry, has a unique style that transcends time and place. Each verse is composed with such precision and eloquence that it paints a vivid picture in the reader's mind. The use of metaphors, similes, and allegories in the Quran is nothing short of extraordinary, providing layers of meaning that continue to be explored and understood centuries after its revelation. Take, for instance, the verse from Surah Al-Baqarah, "And we have certainly created man, and we know what his soul whispers to him, and we are closer to him than jugular vein." The choice of words here is exquisite. It's not just the literal meaning that's profound, but the metaphorical depth that it holds. The reference to the jugular vein signifies the intimate knowledge and proximity of God to man, a concept that's both comforting and awe-inspiring. The Quran also contains a unique challenge to humanity. It invites anyone who doubts its divine origin to produce a chapter, a verse, or even a single line that can match its linguistic excellence. This challenge, known as the Inimitability Challenge, has stood for more than 14 centuries. Despite the numerous attempts by poets, scholars, and linguists, no one has been able to replicate the unique style, the depth of meaning, or the sheer beauty of the Quranic text. Each word, each verse, and each chapter is a testament to the Quran's linguistic miracle. The eloquence and precision are such that the more one delves into it, the more one is left astounded by its depth and intricacy. To this day, no one has been able to match the linguistic excellence of the Quran. The Quran also contains numerous scientific facts that were unknown at the time of its revelation. This holy book, revealed over 14 centuries ago, holds wisdom that transcends time, and it's not just wisdom of a spiritual or moral nature. Let's delve into the realm of embryology. The Quran provides an incredibly detailed description of the development of the human embryo, from the initial stages to the formation of organs. Verses in the Surah Al-Mu'minun and Surah Al-Qiyamah, for instance, describe the stages of embryonic development long before the invention of the microscope. These verses accurately depict the process of fertilization, the transformation from a fertilized egg to a clinging clot, then an embryo, then a lump of flesh that begins to take on human form. This level of detail described in the 7th century was not comprehensively understood by science until the 20th century. Now let's venture into the cosmos. There are verses in the Quran that talk about the expansion of the universe, a concept that was only scientifically confirmed in the 20th century. The Surah Ad-Dariyat mentions that the heavens, we have built them with power, and verily, we are expanding it. This aligns with the current understanding of the Big Bang and the continuous expansion of the universe. Furthermore, the Quran also speaks about the barrier between fresh and salt water in the Surah Al-Furqan, stating that they do not transgress or mix. Modern science has confirmed this phenomenon, known as halocline, where a large difference in salinity creates a sort of barrier between bodies of fresh and salt water. All these facts, which were unknown at the time of the Quran's revelation, have been confirmed by modern science, reinforcing the notion of the Quran's divine knowledge. These scientific miracles are seen by many as a sign of the Quran's divine knowledge. The Quran is filled with historical accounts and prophecies that have come true. It's fascinating to delve into these historical and prophetic miracles that further cement the Quran's status as a divine revelation. Let's start with the prophecies. The Quran has accurately predicted numerous events that were to unfold in the future. For instance, it prophesied the victory of the Romans over the Persians within 3 to 9 years, in a time when the Roman Empire was on the brink of collapse. This prophecy came true against all odds, just as the Quran predicted. Moving on to historical miracles, the Quran contains precise accounts of past events, civilizations, and figures. These accounts have been confirmed by modern archaeological and historical research, even though they were unknown at the time of the Quran's revelation. Take, for example, the story of the Pharaoh's body. The Quran tells us that after the Pharaoh drowned pursuing Moses and his followers, God said he would preserve the Pharaoh's body as a sign for future generations. Thousands of years later, the mummified body of a pharaoh was indeed discovered, exactly as foretold in the Quran. Another example is the city of Iram, which the Quran mentions as having lofty pillars. This city was unknown to historians until its discovery in the late 20th century. Excavations revealed that Iram indeed had towering structures, just as described in the Quran. These historical and prophetic miracles are not mere coincidences or lucky guesses. They are precise predictions and historical accounts that could only have come from an all-knowing source. This leads many to conclude that the Quran could not have been authored by a human being, but must be a revelation from God. The accuracy of these prophecies and historical details underscores the Quran's divine origin. They serve as tangible proof that the Quran was not composed by any human hand, but is indeed the word of the all-knowing, all-wise God. These fulfilled prophecies and historical details support the belief that the Quran is not the work of a human being but a revelation from the all-knowing God. Opening. The Quran provides a comprehensive moral and ethical framework that has guided countless individuals toward a righteous and fulfilling life. Diving in, the Quran is more than a religious text. It's a guidebook for life, offering profound insights into how we should conduct ourselves to lead a life of integrity, compassion, and balance. Take for instance the principle of justice, a cornerstone of the Quranic ethical system. The Quran urges us to uphold justice, even if it goes against our own interests or those of our loved ones. This teaching is encapsulated in the verse, "O you who believe, stand out firmly for justice, as witnesses to Allah, even as against yourselves or your parents or your kin." In addition, the Quran underscores the importance of compassion and kindness. It encourages us to extend kindness not only to our fellow human beings but also to the environment and all living creatures. The verse, "And do good as Allah has been good to you," perfectly encapsulates this ethos. Moreover, the Quran presents the concept of accountability. It teaches that every action, no matter how small, has consequences, and that we'll be held accountable for our deeds. This is captured in the verse, "So whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it, and whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it." These teachings have profoundly shaped the character and behavior of individuals. They serve as a moral compass, guiding people to lead lives of righteousness, fairness, and benevolence. But the Quran's ethical teachings go beyond personal transformation. They also provide a blueprint for societal reform, emphasizing principles such as social justice, economic equality, and the protection of human rights. In essence, the Quran's ethical teachings offer a roadmap for creating a just, compassionate, and equitable society. They guide us in our interactions with others, our relationship with the environment, and our personal journey towards spiritual and moral growth. Ending, the Quran's teachings on ethics have played a crucial role in shaping the character and behavior of countless individuals, serving as a source of personal transformation and social reform. In conclusion, the Quran's miracles are not confined to a single category. They encompass linguistic perfection, scientific insights, historical accuracy, and moral guidance. We've journeyed from the eloquent and captivating language of the Quran, a timeless testament to its divine origin. We've delved into the scientific revelations within its verses, shedding light on aspects of our world that were unknown during its revelation, yet confirmed by modern science. We've traced the historical and prophetic accuracy of the Quran, marveling at the fulfillment of its prophecies and its detailed historical accounts. Lastly, we've explored the ethical and moral framework it provides, a guide for countless individuals towards a righteous and fulfilling life. These miracles continue to inspire and strengthen the faith of millions of believers worldwide. Thank you for watching Din Islam. If you found this video enlightening, please subscribe, comment, like, and share with others.